Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty season 5 episode 1. Today I'm gonna watch 3 episodes of Rick and Morty. That's gonna be cool. I have the ambition to be close to the end, you know, like only 2 seasons to discover with you guys. You know, it's 2 seasons of 10 episodes, so in fact, it's gonna come quick, you know, like I have the ambition to, yes, to be close to the end. And that I'm really close to you guys, and that soon I'm gonna be like you, waiting an entire year to have a new season, something like that. But you know, still 2 seasons, a lot of things can happen in 2 seasons, into Rick and Morty. Really, I learned my lesson with this show. Like, do you remember when I began this show? It was because of you guys on my Patreon who picked that show on a list, you know. And you selected Rick and Morty, and you know, I was like, okay, that's gonna be cool, but maybe I'm gonna react only to the first season. Like, since the beginning, I told you, maybe just the first season, like, it's really fun and I'm having a good time. But you know, for someone like me who loves to make for this channel, you know, not on my personal life, like, on my personal life, I watch plenty of different kind of shows. But for my channel, is it really a show that I want to share with you guys, you know, to share my reactions and my thoughts? And yes, I really began the show being like, I'm gonna watch 1 season, that's gonna be fun, I'm gonna spend a good time, that's gonna be cool and all. And you know, after the season 1, I had the emotion to have the confirmation that it was a fun show and that I could watch it, you know, to have fun, but maybe just on my own. But you know, I missed the show, like I was like, I miss, you know, to just sit right down on my couch and having fun with you guys, to have that kind of show on my channel. And I began the 2nd season being like, that's it, you know, that's gonna be the funny moments, the funny videos on my channel. Now, you know, now that I'm gonna begin the season 5, I'm gonna say that it's not that easy, you know. Like, yes, I'm having fun watching Rick and Morty. Yes, I lost plenty of times during each episode. Like, I can't remember one episode in which, you know, I didn't lose, you know, with really a direct and honest loss, something like that. But still, this show made me spend also some weird times, you know, weird moments, weird feelings. I remember that sometimes it made me mad, sometimes it made me sad. And for sure, I have now plenty of theories about this show, about Rick's past, about what happened when he disappeared, you know, during Beth's childhood. I had these theories about Clone Beth and all, and finally we had that resolution at the end of the season 4. Which means that we're gonna have that, all of that, you know, during this season 5. I'm gonna come back to it later. Like, clearly this show is more complicated than the first season, maybe let us think. Clearly the writers decided to go deeper with the main characters and to go deeper with mental health, you know. I'm thinking about Rick and his depression and the fact that he's drinking too much. They are really going deeper also with Beth and Rick relationship, with parenting, what is good parenting, and they are observing that, you know, with Rick and Beth, but also with Beth and Jerry and their children. Like, yes, they are exploring a lot of stuff, like, truly, also with Morty, you know, how much, I was stressed about this kid and how he could evolve, you know, into multiple directions, and I'm still not over that. Like, even if during the season 4 he was calmer and that was cool, before that he had some impulsive moves and all. I was not so okay about it. Like, I have the impression that it's gonna be a running gag with Rick and Morty, that the first episode of the season, I'm pretty sure that Rick and or Morty are gonna die during this episode. It's a running gag with them now, like, that's it, let's get over it. One of them is gonna die during this first episode, ha ha ha, that's really fun. I'm saying that, but at the same time, I thought that we would end each season with Mr. Petit Button. I don't want to remember his name. Yes, I don't like him. I know that all of you guys, you love him. His voice is annoying, and remember that he's a parasite. Remember that he tried to trap our guys, you know, to bug them with him by lying to them, manipulating them, that he made Beth feel guilty about it and stuff like that. No! I'm sorry, but he didn't do anything, in fact, to make me love him. It's not because he appears to be someone nice that he did really things nice, like, I'm not too sure. And his voice is annoying. And yes, it's me who is saying that. And yes, I know that some of you are watching these reaction videos about Rick and Morty because you love Rick and Morty, but I know that some of you find my voice annoying as well, and my accent, I'm not even talking about it. So yes, I'm telling that, even if I know that you can sing that about him and about me. So for this season 5, for the beginning of this season 5, we need to talk about the situation with Beth. Like, I don't know how to name them because of the fact that we don't know who is really the clown. I don't want to be like the new Beth, you know, the Beth who went on adventures. It's clown Beth, like maybe it was not, so I don't know, it's gonna be Mommy Beth and Beth Rider. You know, I'm thinking as a girl going on adventure. Tom Rider, really, that's what came into my mind. Punk Beth also, because she has a tattoo now. But I don't know how to name her. Adventure Beth, Mommy Beth and Adventure Beth. I think that is gonna be the easiest way to name them truly. And yes, we need to talk about it. Like, are we really gonna keep both of them? Because that's gonna be difficult for the story to create relationships with both of them for all of the other characters, but also for these two to live together, because I'm not sure that you would want to live with someone who is living the life that you didn't have or you didn't manage to have. I'm thinking about that because, you know, Mommy Beth, she could be like Adventure Beth, she's living what I wanted to live, you know, like with these adventures, she's free, she's independent, like, I'm so jealous of her and all. But also Adventure Beth, she could be like, Mommy Beth, you managed to have what I didn't have, a real relationship with my father, you spend time with him, you're working on your relationship, you're going on therapy session, you are back with Jerry and you are making all of this family, you know, live together and it's going well, you know, better than what it was with me. I'm jealous of you, like really? I'm not sure that these two can live under the same roof, but at the same time, we can't ask, for example, for Rick to choose, and I'm so glad that he didn't choose, you know, like he doesn't know who is the real Beth and all. I'm so glad, and I was not okay with his conclusion, you know, at the end of the last season. For him, he did something, you know, which was a bad parenting situation. I don't think so. Not at all, because for me, when Beth asked him to choose, she made a mistake. You never asked for someone to choose what your life is gonna be. So she made a mistake right there. He offered her the two possibilities. By not knowing who is the real Beth, he really offered her the two possibilities because, like, maybe it's the one who is going on adventure, maybe not. And also, by not knowing, he made sure that he would stay with someone that he would consider as his daughter and he would live really real stuff with her. I was afraid for him to be like, okay, let's have that fake family situation and all. That's okay, I'm accepting it only because I know that real Beth is gonna come back and she's gonna change all of that when she's gonna come back. Like, I'm not gonna have to deal with it anymore. Like, no, in fact, he lived true moments with his daughter, thinking that it could be his daughter. Like, truly, I appreciate that. I appreciate that he spent real time with his daughter, that he did that to himself, and also, you know, for him to decide first to mix the Beth after that to erase that memory from his mind. It's important, it's really important, so I really appreciate that. So for me it was not a bad parenting situation, but for sure it's not gonna help the situation now with the Beth to know what to do with them, even more because one of them destroyed all of her memories, you know, that thing to merge their memories, and they don't remember who they were before and all. Like, that's gonna be a real situation. And I hope that we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna explore that during at least half of the season, but I think that we need to resolve it, really, before the end of the season. Like, I can't see really that situation continuing for a long time. Again, for their relationship together, the two Beths, and for their relationship with each member of this family, I think that it could be difficult, in fact. I hope that Rick is gonna manage to turn back Phoenix person into bird person. I really hope so. That could be great. Now that Tammy is dead, she's truly dead, we can do it. Okay, I'm gonna begin this episode right now. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon, on which we have episodes of advance, 4 or 5 episodes of advance, I don't remember, with extended or full reaction part. I put some full reaction parts for Rick and Morty if you can be interested, and extended reaction part, it's still interesting because I'm not forced to cut that much, I'm not forced to play with opacity. I love that. Just know that for each new video, I'm still trying, you know, to upload the version that I was uploading for the first episode, you know, for the first seasons, which means with full opacity and stuff like that. And since the new season is out on Netflix, I had issues with these videos, and that's why I was forced to cut even more, and that's why I was forced to play with opacity and stuff like that. But just know that for each video I'm still trying, because I'm really like, that's it, the new season is out since a long time now, it's finished, maybe at some point they're gonna come back to the rules that they were applying for reaction videos and stuff like that. Like, maybe I can understand that during the time that the new season was out, they were really blocking all of the videos without thinking about it twice, and I can understand that. But now that it's okay, it's done, I hope that they're gonna come back to what it was before. Wish me luck with that, but just know that I do the job, you know, each time I'm trying. If it doesn't succeed, it's not my fault, really. I respect the fair use rules with the time, you know, of the episode, with the time of each scene, with stuff like that. I respect stuff. It's not working, it's not my fault, you know, so I have to do things in addition to make it work, you know, for you guys to still have these videos available for you. Okay, let's go for this episode. One of them is gonna die during this episode, like, that's it, now we know it. We know it. As you can see, it's really sunny. No, it's not an issue at all. Guys, I prefer for the sun to be there, so because of that, I'm not forced to turn my heat on, and really, in Europe this winter, we love to not have to turn our heat on. It's bad for the planet, but it's good for our finances.
I'm sorry I got you into this. And how about I get us out of this?
Okay, you got out of that thing, but no.
Well, what are you doing tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah, do you, like, want to watch a movie or something?
Yeah, tonight. Shit!
You have a date! Do something! That's good enough.
Holy shit, we have to go right fucking now. You
What?
touched the ocean, Morty. What's the big? Oh, fuck. Richard, you have desecrated the sacred treaty betwixt land and sea. Now,
What?
Mr Nimbus. Sorry, who is that?
I don't know.
What?
Is your nemesis?
I am Mr Nimbus. He's gonna say that a lot.
He doesn't look so dangerous and... Nemesis? Really?
He's like a fish? A fish. Not a fish.
King
Mr.
of the
Nimbus,
ocean?
King of the ocean.
Ah.
He's a piece of shit.
He looked
We
really,
touched the ocean. Just
you
help
know, a
me
little
smooth
too
over.
well.
It's gonna become more trouble. Hey, I don't know what you're gonna do.
You You know what I mean.
Summer is going to go into the Mariana's Trench to recover the forbidden shell that gives him his power, because Summer can be trusted.
Dr. Wong suggested we experiment.
We've been watching pornography together.
I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that. Oh, it's making me think of the Dracula of Ocean, you know, like
I'm sorry, this is the guy?
for his appearance and...
This is the guy you're afraid of?
I like this one, Rick. He is unbroken.
Okay, that's enough. I'm calling the police.
Go ahead, Harry.
Oh, well, good.
Can you put some clothes also?
Excuse me? A strange, horny ocean man is on my lawn. Well, I don't see how that's relevant, but...
Flee.
I just saw a bunch of cops having sex with each other.
Hi, Jessica. Hi. Yep. You're in the right spot. I am Mr. Nimbus.
Leave her alone. I'm not sure of her for Morty, but still she's a good person. Leave her alone.
If that means what I think it means, I'll have you know we watch porn together. Go.
No threesome between the three of you.
We watch porn together.
Great, I'll mark you down as eligible for a three-way.
No! I just said no.
So that just happened.
You don't sound
You say no.
upset about it.
Neither do you.
I thought this only happened in New York or on HBO.
Dr. Wong hasn't been wrong yet.
You're right.
No, it was not. I'm sure of it because I love her. She wouldn't want that.
Morty, did I hear you're getting wine?
Yeah, I gotta get some wine for Mr. Nimbus.
Got any extra?
Yeah. I'll go get some.
Cool.
Just for you.
Hurry back.
Just helping this young man through a portal with that crate full of alcohol that's been here for decades.
What'd you do?
Oh, I messed it up. But I found the one who loves me for that.
Thanks. I really needed to hear that. Have a good day, Hoobie.
You have a great time with that lady up there. Just relax.
Will do.
You're nice, you're too nice.
Why did you leave us, Father? Japheth, when were you born? Was it my fault?
Who's that?
Who's the boy from the magic door?
I was thinking of using this one for... Give him the bottle. God damn. Another. Sorry. Just going back to get it.
Oh, I thought you already went.
I did. I just got a little busy. You go ahead and fire up that movie.
That's okay. I'll wait for you.
Do you really need that?
Holy shit.
That wine.
I can kill you. Oh, it's this. You know what? You. Yeah, fuck you, Hoobie.
No.
Okay, look, he wasn't
3
seconds ago.
I'm sorry we never believed.
He'll come back. Stop him. Stop him.
I knew it would end badly. I knew it.
One day, the dark child shall return, and we will be ready.
All of that to get wine for Jessica.
Jessica, what's up?
Seems like you're busy.
No. I ran into a little trouble, but I'll go get that wine right
Look
now.
at him. Do you really need wine that much, Jessica?
We finally beat him. Might be back one day.
Hey, Narnia, let's go. Let's fucking go.
I lost my years building a temple to a lie, so I made lies my power. Lie we... It's real! It's real! I was wrong! I was so wrong!
Okay, Morty. All of that for a while. And finally, you brought 2 if you are breaking one.
Impeccable service. Big
You want
tip.
to
I like
him?
your other one more. What was his name? Kyle? What? Nothing. Jessica, I'm so sorry.
The other one, another kid. Kyle?
Morty, are you okay?
Just never seem to get it right, do we?
No, I guess we don't. But I'm glad you called me.
For real?
Wine.
Totally worth it.
Do we need an opener?
You will be the one to pass through the door. You will be the one to end our pain. Do you think he will show you mercy like he did to us? Again!
Oh, we went from Game of Thrones to Star Wars, Terminator. Really quick. Ugh.
You dare assassinate Nimbus!
Thank you, Jessica. Oh, you need to save Jessica. She's gonna spend how many times right there? She's not gonna die right there. You.
Stay back! I don't want your stripped down Sundance sci-fi bullshit.
Obi-Wan, you.
Jessica, you'll be needing this. For the wine.
Nee.
Oh shit, we got him! Can you believe he walked that fucking tree bullshit? War with Atlantis, you shall have it. Oh, I've already been to war with Atlantis.
Stop with that! Oh yeah, really, you can kill him just like that, Rick. Make an effort.
Am I a joke to you? Yes, you are a fucking joke. You fucking suck. You know why we haven't fought in years? Because you're an embarrassment to me. I don't need you anymore. I don't need anybody.
Anymore? You don't need him anymore?
Because I am the only man to see how far you have fallen. I used to fear you, respect you. If Diane were alive today, what was she? The fucking established canonical backstory with me, you bring
Diane? Did we know before the name of his wife? But at the same time, he said Nick earlier. No, another name for a kid. That picture with bird person in season 2? It was not Morty? That's great. She's still alive.
Morty? Hey Jessica, wow. Must have been some nap, huh? Okay, we can catch up later.
She saved all of you. You just saved her. That's great. Get out and never come back.
What the? Motherfucker! Do it! Scott, do anything! Just don't use me as an excuse anymore! Look stressed.
We signed the paperwork.
I must go.
Well, your people
You pushed it too much.
In some kind of basket?
And see, you're still useful
Let me tell you
to
sex
him.
machina this shit. Let's go.
It's his family.
Okay, we might be a little fucked. Did you think I would let you die alone, Richard?
The fact that I want to cut your balls.
I am Mr. Nimbus. You still got time for that movie?
Yes. Time. I had nothing but time.
You remember
At first,
everything?
I wondered, had I lived? Was I just the object in another story? Was that all I ever was? I had nothing but time, and still no answer. Time without purpose is a prison. I think we should just be friends.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Just we missed our moment.
Goodbye, Morty.
But that's the end.
Fuck off, I'm a time guy.
Ah!
There's no treaty, because there is no war. Nimbus, that's really chilly, man. Richard. Betrayal! I used the ball! What did I do? Destroy the horn! What the hell? You were supposed to destroy the horn!
Oh yes, you made him stronger.
Take this piece of shit to jail. I told you, he's an ice cold dick killer.
Wait, so how come here?
Jesus, Summer. He's Mr. Nimbus. He controls the police.
We need to take him out of jail, Rick.
Well, I just want to make sure we have every opportunity to stop. It's super exciting about it.
Me too, so excited.
I just wanted to prove that I love you so much I would do this for you.
Same. Let's take that prize and get out before we make a huge mistake.
Please, please, please.
Getting cold feet.
Yes!
No, tell Rick.
He wouldn't understand.
Yes, he would.
Did you get any of that?
No, it did not happen. And it was really just to please the other one. It's really like watching my parents or hearing my parents talking about sex. No! It doesn't happen. I'm glad that it's happening, but it doesn't happen. You know, like, no. Okay, fine, nice, great, nice couple, all of that. Great for you. No, it doesn't happen. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear about it. Shut the fuck up, you're not doing it. You're doing it, great. I know you're not doing it. Same, really same. First, Mr. Nimbus. The guy was annoying. So arrogant, so like that and all. And even how he looked like, I was like, you're weird, you're a mix between Dracula, a mix between, I don't know, I don't even know. Weird costumes for weird parties, like, not even, you know, the costume that you can expect for the King of the Ocean. And his attitude and that's it, you have a dick, get over it. If it's to fuck dolphins, really, you don't have to brag that much, huh? You're that horny, okay, but clearly you're that horny with people into the ocean. So right there, be nice with Jerry and Beth and be glad, because that's the first time that you're gonna put your dick in something else than dolphins or weird sponges or stuff like that. Ugh. You don't have to brag that much about it. I'm sorry, really, I did not appreciate the guy, and I didn't understand, you know, his character. He's supposed to be Rick's nemesis. A nemesis? Really? It's your main enemy, it's someone who is like you, but at the same time, the contrary of you, because he's supposed to think differently about the world and all. Like, if you're thinking about into movies, into books, into big stories like that, a character, the main character, and his or her nemesis, clearly the nemesis, it's someone important, it's someone big, it's a big villain for sure, but it's also someone who represents you, but also the contrary of you, who is representing everything that you don't want to be, you know, all of that. So right there, I didn't understand at all why that guy would be your nemesis. After that, they explained a little that before you were fighting more together, like you had moments, yes, in which you were fighting against each other, and that was when you were young and clearly you had more patience and stuff like that. But at the same time, after that, he said that it was not the first time that you fought together against someone. So really, I don't understand this character. From beginning to the end, you know, his appearance, his attitude, which was not only gross but also a little stupid, a little like ridiculous and all. I didn't understand his role. I didn't understand his past with Rick. So I'm really like, the purpose of your character to be annoying for sure, to have that arc, that narrative arc with Beth and Jerry about having sex and all. The fact that these two, they are exploring their sexuality, they are doing stuff together and all. Why not? As long as you're okay with it, both of you, to do it together, that it's something to help your couple and all, I'm all for it. Do I want to hear about it? No, not at all, but why not? With this guy, clearly I wouldn't do it, but if you want to do it. But for Rick's character, it was all about signing a treaty, but the treaty was not that important. And in fact, what was important, you know, during all of these scenes, it was the fact that Morty was coming back with the wine, was breaking it, or Mr. Nimbus was breaking it, like it was not evolving a lot, and at the end, you know, okay, he helps, you know, he saves the situation and he's mad because during all of this time, Summer, she was searching a way to kill him, but in fact, they're not killing him. Rick is being arrested. I don't think that we're gonna have a consequence of it for the beginning of the next episode, like Rick is arrested, we have to find a way to have him out or something like that. I don't think so. I don't think that we're gonna have consequences really for the end of this episode. But clearly I hope that we're never gonna see this guy again. Really, I'm not sure I see the point of a character like him. I'm glad because none of them died during this episode, you know. Beginning of the season 3, beginning of the season 4, each time we had one of them dying, being killed by the other one. I'm glad that it was not the case right there. Morty is growing up, really. I said it already during the season 4 that I saw the difference of how tall he was, and clearly right there I can see it again. He's getting taller. He had a date with Jessica, finally. You know what I think about her? During the first seasons, I was a little annoyed because clearly she didn't give a shit about him. With time, they had a few situations I was like, okay, why not? She seems to care a little. When we had that big episode, you know, with Morty living an entire beginning of relationship with another girl who was so nice, but they had that accident and you know, they survived, but because of Cherry, they went back on time and all. And it didn't happen and all, but it was not their reality, so I kept in mind the fact that maybe in his reality, Morty can meet that girl for the first time for her and really have a nice relationship with her. And that relationship seemed a little better than the one that he had for now with Jessica. So I didn't give up on that idea. Right now, Jessica, I'm glad that you're kissing him, you really want to spend time with him. The fact that you insisted that much about having wine, do you really need wine that much to be with Morty, like to kiss him? Clearly, I'm not sure of what happened right there, like, me, I would have given up. Like really first time, like what is happening? Okay, I just want to talk. If really I have on mind the fact that I want to kiss you, I don't need one for that, you know? So I was like, come on Jessica. That was interesting, the fact that she was captured because she saved them all of this family. After that, Morty saved her. After that, Rick intervened, and that's why Rick, okay, maybe you don't have big adventures like before, like with Mr. Nimbus, but at least now you're available, you're there for helping your family, for saving Morty during that moment. That is new wrong, you know. And that was a good way to say it for the writers. And after that, they were saved by Mr. Nimbus. And the fact that Jessica, you know, she saw all of that time passing and all, she considers herself now like a time goddess. And she's saying to Morty, let's just be friends. That can be a conclusion. For that, you know, for maybe one day he's gonna be with Jessica. I wouldn't be mad, you know, if we don't have anything else for these two after that. Cool, really cool. As a first episode, it was nice. We had a little of Summer who did something cool on her own and all, you know, that I love her attitude in some seasons. We had some funny moments, we had some things, and we had new information, like Diane. I'm not sure that we knew before that it was the name of Rick's wife, and you said Nick, talking about a boy that Rick had, Richard had. You know, we're still wondering about what happened into Rick's past, the fact that when he was with Bird Person Morty at some point he saw Rick having a kid like that, and because of the shirt, the yellow shirt, I always thought that it was Morty as a kid, as a baby, but maybe no, maybe it was someone else. A boy named Nick? It's Nick? I can't remember, but you know that boy that Mr. Nimbus mentioned? And yes, Diane, I think that it's the first time that we heard the name of his wife. Now we need to know about his past at some point. You know my theory about it? I think that maybe I have to summarize everything again into my mind. Maybe right there, maybe you know, the fake memory that we saw in fact was not that fake, and in fact maybe Rick really lost his wife and his Beth, and he went into another reality into which that Rick disappeared. That's why for Beth, Rick disappeared at some point, and he reappeared because it was not her Rick, but this Rick. But about that other boy, maybe into that first reality you had a boy also, you had a son? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop this video right now. I'm gonna watch 2 more episodes today. It's all for you for this video, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Great.